14 years. It's the other side of the sword. We got the shield, right, which feeds homeless people. The sword teaches homeless people how to eat, teaches them how to fish. I think that's the most important part. Give them a fish, right? They eat for a day. Teach them how to fish, and they eat for a lifetime. Mm-hmm. That's what this does. That's what the eBay Learning Center is all about. Mm-hmm. It teaches individuals how to take just average stuff that we were laying around the house 7 days a week, twice on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Put it up on the internet, whether it's eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, whatnot, all of them, and get that cash flow coming in, right? Yeah. That's the most important aspect of any entrepreneurial business. You know, it's when you get out there as an entrepreneur, you need a consistent cash flow in order to stay afloat instead of the highs and lows, right? Instead of the feast and famine that we see all the time. But if you keep your head on the swivel, boom, 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 and you see something like this or something like that, that's floating around, and then you come up with your formula to consistently put stuff up on the internet, you'll be able to have that cash flow coming in to make sure that your bills are paid, make sure there's gas in the car, to make sure there's food in the belly all day long while you're building your empire. And this is the missing piece, literally the missing piece to eradicate the entire homeless epidemic. You know, everyone is focusing on keep feeding them, and it makes them feel good about it so that they can sleep at night. They go and give them a turkey. Thanksgiving, they go and give them a turkey at Christmas, and they're good. But there's a lot more missing. And it's not just teaching them how to fish. It's about supporting them from soup to nuts, from hand to mouth, from cradle to grave, right? Because people are going to fall and people are going to skin their knee. And 9 times out of 10, there's not going to be no one there to support them to get them back up. And that's what this is all about. That's what Homeless Lives Matter is all about. It's about the support from cradle to grave because the government failed them, right? They failed them miserably. Why did the government fail them? The United States of America is a business, period, right? They want repeat customers. They want homeless people. It's a business, right? And so we're sitting here playing checkers while the government's playing chess and getting that repeat business. And I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I don't want to go into a tangent or a soapbox, but being homeless is a profitable business. Just like cancer and diabetes and all this other stuff, they don't want to cure that. They want to manage it so they can continue making money. I didn't choose that animal. I chose the less of the evils, which is a homeless animal. Because once we mobilize as a people, right? Once we mobilize and we, the people, come together, we're going to be able to fund all this. Get the motorhomes, right? Get the RVs. Yeah. Get the houses, get the bunch of houses and rent the rooms out, making sure there's a toilet, making sure there's shower, making sure there's food for their belly 7 days a week, twice on Sunday. And that's the important aspect of this whole movement. That's what we got to do, right, as a people. We have access to $4 trillion worth of excess inventory. All this stuff, right? Everywhere. Mm-hmm. Everywhere. Excess inventory, $4 trillion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this and this, right, is the same. It's cash. Yeah. We just got to put the two together. We got to introduce them together, right? Mm-hmm. So if there's $4 trillion worth of this, and we just got to introduce it to the world, that means we got access to $4 trillion. Wow. that we get a discount on. We get 95% off. 95% off of something that costs $50, right?
Yeah.
We now get this for $2 all day. All day. So once we understand that, we can take that $4 trillion and put it where it's gonna matter most in the homeless community. So that there's not gonna be one homeless person in the whole United States of America in 36 months. In the next 60 days, mark my words, in the next 60 days, there will not be one homeless person in the whole state of Nevada. The whole state gone. The people in the tunnels gone. We're going after them. Those are God's children. We're God's children, right? But we're the big brothers, and they're the little brothers and the sisters that we got to take care of. Because God feeds us. He puts gas in our car. He gives us a car. He gives us a roof over our head. And it's our fiduciary duty to take care of God's children. Because God take care of us. End of the day. End of the day. So you guys believe that God has sent you to take care of his children and to be starseeds and to also change the world. That's who brought us together. Bottom line. And we are going to make a difference. I'm here, right? Front lines. We're going to do 7 things. This is how it's going to happen. Very, very simple. We're going to take 7 things. The ingredients is going to eradicate every homeless person in the United States of America. We're going to start with Nevada first. You guys got to believe in it, right? Number 1, got to take care of God. God is the one. He's our first ingredient that we put in the gumbo pot, right? Second one, eBay, Amazon, toothpaste, body wash, toilet paper, holidays and birthdays. I'm going to explain them all. So everyone knows eBay, Amazon, right? We take the returns from Amazon, put it on eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Etsy, the whole 9 yards. We sell it, right? That's number 1. Why body wash? Body wash is because it's a necessity that we need every day. Number 1 body wash in the United States of America is Dove, and that's spent about $12 billion a year. Americans spend $12 billion a year on body wash. Let's get in front of it. Let's get in front of it, right? Let's get the masses. Let's get the church. Let's get the nonprofit organizations to buy our body wash, to buy our toothpaste. Colgate, number 1. $10 billion a year is spent on toothpaste, right? Let's get in front of it. Let's get the margin. Toilet paper, everyone needs it every day. Another $10 billion a year spent. So what we're going to be doing, everyone, world, is we're going to sell toilet paper like Girl Scouts sell Girl Scout cookies every day.
It's trying to distract us.
It's a good song.
Yeah, that's big chill. Highlight marketing. Here we go.
Yeah. Every day we're gonna sell Girl Scout cookies toilet paper like they sell Girl Scout cookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's Dr. Dunn.
How's it going?
Good, how are you? Texting.
Okay. That's what we have to do. That's how we continually, once we get them off the street, right? That's how we are continually house them, pay their rent every month, right? We're going to be able to sell, if the whole United States of America pays $11 billion a year in toilet paper, we should be able to, out of that, we should be able to do 50 million, right? And that's just toilet paper. And then on birthdays and Christmases, Americans spend $1 trillion a year on birthdays and Christmases. And it's on all this stuff, right? TVs and Xbox 360s, PlayStations, the vacuum robots and stuff like that. We need to just get in front of it. We need to tell the church, tell the nonprofit organizations, tell everybody. Just go get your Kentucky Fried Chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes from Popeye. But when it comes to body wash, when it comes to toothpaste, and when it comes to toilet paper, get it from us. Because we need to use that money to pay the bills for the people that have the RVs and that have the mobile homes until they get better, until they get out of rehab. And we're going to be able to reimburse everyone. So this is what happens, just to let you know. You guys start your own eBay store, right? You guys purchase from me. As long as you purchase from me, you get to keep 100% of your money. Because you're helping me, I get a 95% discount. That's a big margin, right? So I take my margin and I pay for the mobile homes and the RVs and stuff like that. And then I take my receipt and I give it to the appropriation department in the United States of America. They give me my money back. Right? Everyone's happy. And that's the game plan. It's really that simple. So I'm going to tell you how it works so that we all know. The program that I have, it's a $5,000 program, right? And I'll tell you, boom, 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 boom. You got stuff up and running. The down payment of that's $250, right? If you don't have the $250, I tell people, bring me $500 retail worth of stuff. Because guess what we're going to do? It's like I said, stuff is cash. We're going to take your stuff, that's your buy-in, we're going to sell it, and you're in, right? We're not going to. And once you bring the stuff, you're in. I teach you how this whole thing works. The snap of a finger. I'm going to give you guys an example, really quick. We're going to take this phone, right? This is going to be for you. Hold on to that really quick. I'm going to show you something. Let me take off. And by the way, the reason I got my sunglasses on is because I got a Shaquille O'Neal lazy eye. Bow. All right. I'm going to show you this. Bring your chair over here and park it right there. So normally, if you did it the eBay way, right? It would take you 100 years to figure this out. Okay? But we're going to do it the Dr.E way. So we're going to look up this phone. It's a Moto G Play, right? So we put an M-O-T-O, Moto G Play, right? Smart phone. And straight talk. Straight take. All right. Okay. Does that look like the picture?
Yep.
Yep. Check this out. $69.95, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how you make $100,000 a year. So that's the picture, right? Boom, boom. Looks like the picture. So you guys didn't see this. But we're going to do some shortcuts. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this bad boy, right? Straight. ST. Straight. Talk. Phone. Highlight it like that. Copy it. Okay? Boom. Second picture, we don't need that. Third picture, do the same thing, right? Copy it. Boom. Fourth picture. Boom. Okay. So this is the cheat code. Everyone loves cheat codes, right? This is the cheat code. It says sell now, right? So what it's going to do is going to take all of someone else's information. It's going to copy it to your page. Okay? And you just fill in the blanks. So bow. Copy. There, all that stuff. So now we fill in the blanks. Here's the blanks. Is the phone brand new? Yes. Brand new in the package. So, boom. Next one. Go down. We got to fill in. We got to take the pictures, right? Because we just took the pictures, right? So we stole the pictures. Come down here. Boom, boom, boom. ST straight. There it up. Boom. So we do it like that. Got it. Transferred. All this is now our page, right? Going. And look at this. I love this part. Let AI put the description in that bad boy. Right? Bam! Done. Got me? Pricing. We come to the pricing. So we're going to take this off because we don't want an auction. We take that off, and now we know we got what they call a buy it now. It wasn't that the price? Keep it. Now there's more options. Now check this out. More options. We're going to do the 55. So we're going to start, but it says quantity. That's the important part. So we're going to have, we got about 4 in stock. Okay? Comes to shipping. We always do a flat rate on shipping. Flat rate. We're going to do $4.99. Okay? And then this is very, very, very important. We always want to accept returns. Okay? And we always want to pay for it. We always want to pay for it. So and done. You want to promote it, and we're done. That's how you make $100,000 a year. You need 1,000 listings like that. My sister's worked at her job for 40 years, and she don't make $100,000 a year. You list 1,000 items just like I just did. How was that hard? From a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being super easy, 1 being super hard, what would you give it?
9.5.
9.5. This is from an 11-year-old, right? 11? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We teach the homeless people. We teach anyone. Doesn't necessarily people that are just hanging on by tired of their 9-to-5 job. 1,000 items like that, just like that, done. I promise you, if you're motivated, you can do it in 1 month. If you're super motivated, you can do it in 2 weeks. But the problem with people, it's called WMD. And it's not weapons of mass destruction. It's weapons of mass distraction. Distracted 7 days a week, twice a week. By design. By the people that are running our country. They want you distracted. They don't want to see this. The Rockefellers put you in school not for you to be smart, but for you to be a better employee. To work their 9-to-5 jobs. They don't want people to know about this. How I can go to eBay and put 1,000 items up and make $100,000 a year. What happens if I put 2,000 items up? What happens if I put 4,000 items up? I'm making $1 million a year doing this. My first year in 1996, I made $1.3 million. Just by doing this. So when I say, young man, by the time you turn 18, you're going to be the youngest billionaire because you're going to start here. This is going to be your foundation and your framework, right? Not working at Nike, not doing a 9-to-5 job. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be your framework. So by the time you turn 12, 13, you'll have $100,000 in the bank. By the time you turn 15, right, you'll have $1 million in the bank. And guess what? Daddy's going to make you go to college because he wants you to go to college. We're going to send you to college, right? You learn the trade. You ain't got to worry about college debt, nothing. But you're going to continue building your business. Why we want you to go to college is because you're going to be able to build networks of people. Like, you're going to be in class, sitting back, you know, on your rollie and flexing in the whole 9 yards, pulling up to college already in the Lambo, you know, your SUV. Everybody talking, boom, boom, boom. And now you're building networks of people all around the world, right, just through college. You're going to get your degree like Shaquille O'Neal and all these other amazing people, you know, that got their degree. Just the word off the naysayers. I got my degree. I didn't need to. I did it anyway. And now I'm the youngest billionaire because you're going to have your own non-alcoholic champagne company, right? You're going to get your own clothing line, and everyone's going to follow you. You know who the balls are. You know, LaMelo, LeVert, Lorenzo, D'Angelo Ball, right? Same formula, exactly what they did. The minute they hit the NBA, they got their millions of dollar contract, but everything else that they grew from their childhood, you know, I think it's called the Balls company or the Balls their clothing company, the Three Balls or something like that. It all came up. Now they're multimillionaires. We're going to use their breadcrumbs. We're going to use their same formula. Does that make sense? Am I talking out of my ass? You know?
Sounds like a solution to me.
It just is methodical thinking. I call it exponential thinking, not linear thinking. Linear thinking is you got one restaurant, you need a bunch of people to run the restaurant. And now you're married to all these people. That's linear thinking. You only can go so far. Exponential thinking, you got one cell phone, you sell it, and you got to make these payments until the day you die. And I get residual income from that. That's exponential thinking. Does it make sense? That's what we're going to be doing. That's going to be part of your formula. And that's it, gentlemen.
All right. Like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Goosebumps? Goosebumps, little man? Little? You thinking?
Thinking, yeah. I don't know.
So my question is, so when we join the program, will you have all the products that we're gonna sell? Or?
So this is the beauty of this, right? You're gonna bring it whatever you want to the table. You have the products, I got the products. We all bring our skill sets to the table. It's not about me, it's about we, right? So I have product, you have products. I'm gonna show you where to get more products so you can grow your business. End of the day. Because I'm not greedy, but I've been doing this for 30 years. So I know all the Arabs, the Eastern Indians, and Asian people that have millions and trillions and trillions of worth of product. But do they have it all? No, of course not. There's more product than we can actually stick a stick at in the industry. Okay? So, that's why I bought, these things from you. And whatever else we can bring to the table, I'm gonna always buy and I'm gonna always support. But in order to eradicate every homeless person in all of Nevada, we need 8,000 more people to do this, to start their eBay business at $250 each. So we got work to do.
All right, so that movie last night, Jobs.
Talk to me.
One thing I noticed is that he got some employees smart people around him to do the job.
Yeah.
Because he didn't actually know how to do the...
He didn't. He used Wozniak, his best friend, right?
Yeah, and he knew how to do that part. So then when one thing they didn't understand is how to sell it yet. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they did sell the interfaces, but without the computer.
Yeah.
But Jobs was so smart to keep talking about it, you know, in the meeting and not taking no for an answer. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, and then he left him on the hook saying, wait till you see part 2.
Right.
So what's that?
Yeah.
You know, and so I thought that he was really smart, and then that's a communication thing that we have to learn as entrepreneurs to really explain our product. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if he would have knew that it was just the interfaces, he probably wouldn't have agreed to the 500 per. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then I noticed that every time he got successful, the board pushed him out, even though he was the creator.
He was the owner of the company.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but in the long run, you know, God always wins. So they had to come back to him and give him it.
And did you see how his own people turned on him?
Yeah.
What did he say? You either for me or against me.
Yeah.
That's it. We're drawing the line.
Yeah.
But what I loved about Steve is his work ethic.
Mm-hmm. He never stopped working.
And this is not the formula, and don't get me wrong, ever, about the formula on what it takes to be successful. Mm-hmm. But you always put God first. You put business second. This is my formula. This is not, I don't want people to follow this formula because I took the road less traveled. I put God first. I put business second, the veterans third, and family fourth. And the reason being is if you want to take it to the next level, if you want to be a billionaire, you got to put daddy second. Because daddy is going to distract you from your focus. You always got to put God first, business second, daddy third. If you want to be an average person, you want to be 100-aire, you can put God first, family second, business third. If you want to be a billionaire, you got to put family third. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you have to pick door number 1 or door number 2. Each door comes with a cost. Each door comes with a cost, right? You become a billionaire, you're going to piss off dad. Why aren't you at the graduations? Why aren't you at the weddings? Why aren't you at the funerals? Why aren't you at my birthday? Why aren't we celebrating your birthday? Because you put business before family. So I'm just letting you know that those are your choices. And each choice, you're going to have to own it. So if you want to be a billionaire, like Kevin Seekstrom. Kevin Seekstrom owns Snapchat. Billionaire at 24 years old. Evan Spiegel started Instagram. Sold it to Mark Zuckerberg for $5 billion. All these people, they put their family second and business first. But if that's the road that you want to take, you go to God, you pray, you get on your knees, and you wait for your answers. If you want to change the world like Minister Farrakhan, like Nipsey Hussle, right? You're going to have to make choices. And they're not going to be easy. I just met my grandkids 6 months ago. My grandson, 12 years old. I didn't meet him, I didn't see him, nothing. Because taking care of the homeless, that no one was working on this part. Everyone was feeding them. No one was teaching them how to fish. I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to have more people at my funeral than Minister Farrakhan. That's my goal. So I made a choice. But flip side of that is this: I'm retiring in 3 years, right? So when I'm in my family face for the rest of their life, I'm going to be able to book more positive time, more time with my grandkids than my family that took the other road, right? Because they got to work until they die. I'll be barely 60, so I got a good 25 years. Because we got to remember, the game of life is like baseball, 9 innings. You ain't going to win them all. That much I promise you. But you got to win the important ones. And that's what I've done. And it's the hardest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be able to book more quality time with my grandkids and my kids than any of my family members that took the traditional route. So, and that's it for the day, my friends.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Good time. I'll keep studying those movies.
Yes.
Next one is Original Wall Street.
Yes.
Yeah.